Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for May 14th. So, let's get started.
First day in history!
On this day in history, May 14th, 1607, the first permanent British settlement in North America was established at Jamestown, Virginia. The Jamestown colonists were led by Captain John Smith for their first 2 years in the settlement. After Smith left the colony in 1609, only 60 out of 500 colonists survived the harsh winter. The arrival of fresh supplies from England in the spring helped the colony and allowed it to continue for several years to follow. Also, on this day in 1904, the first Olympic Games held in the United States began in St. Louis. And on this day in 1973, the United States launched Skylab One. It was the U.S. first manned space station. During the following 9 months, 3 different crews of astronauts manned the orbiting laboratory. Skylab One was the largest object launched into space. It fell back into and burned up in the Earth's atmosphere in July 1979. Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the word cemetery. A cemetery is a place where people are buried after they die. In most cemeteries, there are gravestones or statues which mark the place where each person is buried. The word cemetery comes from the Greek word which means a sleeping place.
Extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the largest rock ever found that was left behind by a glacier? The answer is a giant boulder near Okotoks, Alberta in Canada. It's 134 feet long, which is 41 meters, and 59 feet wide, which is 18 meters. It weighs 36.3 million pounds, which is 16,500 tons. That means this rock weighs more than 2,000 Mack trucks. Rocks that were carried to a new location by glaciers are called glacial erratics. As a glacier moves, it picks up rocks in its path and carries them along. When the glacier melts and retreats, it leaves these rocks behind. A glacier carried the giant rock in Alberta approximately 300 miles, or 480 kilometers, from its original home. You know, you can tell that a rock is a glacial erratic if it's different from the other rocks in the area.
Health tips.
Vegetables are a vital part of a healthy diet. They can be eaten raw or cooked. They can be fresh, frozen, canned, or dried. You can eat them whole, cut into slices, mashed up, or in soup. They can be eaten in snacks and salads. You can even drink them in juice drinks. And even if you don't like the taste of one vegetable, there are lots of others to try. Here's a list of just a few. Artichokes, asparagus, broccoli, cabbage, carrot, cauliflower, celery, cucumber, endive, garbanzo bean, green bean, kidney bean, lettuce, lima bean, onion, kale, peas, potatoes, spinach, squash, tomatoes, yam, zucchini! Did you know that the people of California use less energy than other Americans? In fact, over the course of a year, the average Californian uses half the amount of energy as the average American. In California, there are programs and laws which help make sure that people use less energy, and the energy they do use is more expensive. As a result, Californians are more careful to use less energy. If you want to help your state become more energy conscious, write to your state representatives. Let them know that you think your state should pass laws to help people conserve energy too. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.